Look at me. So I sat down and was trying to be quiet and see what thoughts came to mind. I looked over and I can see my neighbor doing yoga. I can never see in that window. There's always stuff in the window, and now I'm like, I see a body, I see it moving. Oh, she's doing yoga. I'm really curious how many people are doing yoga online right now. Like, I wish we could. I wish we could, like, I'm sure they could. Like, if I was really techie, I would do this. Like, see how many people are live streaming yoga. Because then we kind of have an idea of, like, how many people do yoga, you know? Because people who do yoga regularly are doing yoga. People who don't do yoga regularly are probably doing yoga because a lot of yoga studios are offering it for free online. Curious. I'm not doing any online, but I have my own practice that I do in the morning. Yeah, so I sat down and, like, was meditating. You know, my regular meditation this morning. I only wanted to do 10 minutes because I woke up this morning, went to the bathroom, I was like, wow, I feel really depressed. And I went back to bed. And then I did the one thing I don't ever do, and I grabbed my phone and I got back into bed and was texting a few people, reading about the restrictions on the quarantine and or the stay-at-home order, and texted with my ex a little bit, and then she didn't respond, and I got, you know, kind of triggered, like, oh, she's judging me, and that ruined my morning and ruined my meditation. Well, it didn't ruin my meditation, it just kind of showed me where I'm at. It showed me where I'm at, right? Like, and then eventually she responded, and now I feel better, but yeah, I mean, I forgot. Like, I woke up this morning, I went to the bathroom, and I felt depressed. And then I cuddled with my dog, and then I grabbed my phone. And I got triggered, and I'm, like, wrapped up around this whole thing because I completely forgot that I was depressed. So it's interesting. You know, it's like, our bodies talk through us in a way that's very subtle. Because being depressed is, I mean, you know, in psychology they say it's a chemical imbalance. That's in the body, right? I mean, that's an imbalance in the body. And anything that's going on up here is going to either be affected or affect. Chicken or an egg kind of thing, right? In your body. And I didn't want to be in my body. I wanted to be on the phone. I wanted outside things to take my attention off of the fact that I knew. I woke up depressed. You know, I had dreams about social distancing, you know? Who wants social distancing in their dreams? I think that's a big reason why. I don't have COVID-19, it's allergy season. Yeah, so I've learned, especially in the past year. In the past year, I've been doing a lot of work with myself and my body, and I've learned a lot, and my body talks through me, and this is how it is for everybody, you know? We're all different, and we're all the same. And, you know, when I discover things about myself and my body, I talk to other people about it, and I realize, you know, same thing. So, like, an example would be, if I'm being super judgmental, you know, all day, judging, negative, like, what the heck? If I, like, slow down, stop. Hey, baby. Stop. Stop. Come here. Come here. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. If I slow down and I stop and I go in, no, why am I being so negative? And I'm not really centered here. Oh, okay. Why am I being so negative? Like, what's going on? I don't want to judge other people. Because, you know, if you judge other people a lot, you may not be aware that you are judging yourself too. You are not exempt. You just don't realize it. Like, why do we judge other people? We judge other people, according to Brené Brown, we judge other people on the things that, where we see other people struggling and we are soaring. But it is those things that we are the most self-conscious of. So, like, you know, for me, if I, you know, well, there you go. Go watch Brené Brown and listen to her. She's amazing. So if I'm being super judgmental, which I don't want to be, usually I find in some way or form I am in pain. Different forms of pain for me can be pain in my heart, where, you know, it goes back to I'm feeling heartbroken, I'm feeling grief for my childhood or my sister, who's alive, but, you know, you can feel grief in lots of different ways. Or something, right? But, like, if I go in, I can really find it. But it takes a minute of quiet, and it takes a lot of surrendering. But I feel better, you know, and then I kind of move on from that and change my vibration, you could say. So, and, you know, I'll be talking to friends and they'll be, you know, so I'm talking to a friend and she's, you know, frustrated about all these things and stuff isn't going right and this is pissing her off and this is just frustrating her and this isn't working with her relationship. And I'm like, man, what's going on with your body? Are you in pain? She's like, well, yeah, well, you know, my neck hurts or my back hurts or, you know, and they, I'm like, yeah, I am in pain. Or they'll be like, I don't know. Well, you know. And then, like, what happens when you do that, if someone asks you or when you ask yourself, you know, you kind of, like, feel it out. Like, you know what? I am feeling a little stiff. Maybe I need to go for a run or, like, do a yoga class or something, right? So it's interesting because our bodies really communicate to us what we are needing in the most confusing way. If, you know, so, like, for me, a lot of it is hating myself. Oh, I'm hating myself. Well, I don't hate myself anymore. So what's going on? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Let me go in. Super helpful for me. It has really, really changed my life, having a relationship with my body. And that's, like, what I talk about when I talk to clients about having a relationship with your body. You know, your body will tell you things and you hear it and you listen, but it takes a lot of practice. It takes time. It's like, you know, going to couples counseling or something, or working on repairs with a friend or in a relationship or a partner. It's, you know, taking the time to really slow down and listen and put your ego aside and go, what do you want? What do you need? You know, getting in your body and doing some yin yoga. But yeah, that's been super helpful for me, especially like in this time right now, and I'm feeling really depressed and I'm reaching out to friends and I'm realizing You know, I isolate myself all the time. So this isn't anything different. Literally, my life has not changed yet. I worked full-time last week. Today and tomorrow are my days off. Things will fizzle out. You know, my schedule is not booked. But up until now, you know, nothing's changed. So, you know, me feeling depressed is not unusual. And I've been reaching out to friends, and so, you know, and it's good that I'm reaching out to friends and I'm making contact with people. I'm really doing that, but at the same time, I am ignoring myself. I'm ignoring my body. When I say myself, I mean my body, because there is no self, right? There is a body in human form. We are human, in my opinion, and we have a soul, but there's no self. So I'm ignoring my body. All right, well, cool.